Well, thank you so much for joining NewsWatch Plus. I'm Christine Jacob-Sandejas. Now, what is in store for the Year of the Snake? Well, lucky for us, we have with us Feng Shui expert Marites Allen to tell us, the details, the good, the bad, and how we can make it always good. Marites, nice to see you.
Hello, Gong Xi Fa Cai.
Gong
Thank
Xi
you
Fa
so
Cai.
much. I missed you.
I know I miss you as well. Well, let's get to it. What's in store for the Year of the Snake in general? Is it a good year, bad year?
Well, of course, the snake is a transformation, animal sign. So it's good. This is a chance for everybody to really shed off the old skin, be bold, be brave, and, make the change. So fear not, whether you make it or not, at least you have given it a try. So It's a year of transformation. There's so much hope. And everybody can do it, really.
So, so it's a transformation. It could go either way, or how is that? Mas magaan ba yung 2025 para sa atin dito sa Philippines?
Philippines, of course, economically, we're always one of the best performing markets in Asia. So naturally, it's a very good news. The Philippines has us Filipinos as our own. The services of the Filipino really brings in so much honor and, monetary contributions to the country. At the same time, remember that the snake, if you just leave it on its own, it just goes on its own, right? And be like a snake, we can mind our own sort of like business. And the snake, if you don't attack it, if you don't provoke it, it will not bite you back, or it will not attack you back. So I would say generally, yes, it is. It is really depending on the person as well. Because if you're truly a very good person and you're a prayerful person and a kind person, then good karma comes back to you.
Okay. So how about in terms of our president? Let's see what's in store for him before we get to all of the other signs.
Okay, so the president, he is born in the year of the rooster.
Okay.
I would say this is
a
really
year.
A comeback year. It's a comeback year. The last 2 years was kind of it's a conflict year. It was like a misfortune year. But basically, if you talk about the rooster animal sign, it's a comeback year. It is a very good time for him to, explore the opportunities for networking, selling the Philippines and the other part of the world, because the rooster has the so-called number 4 star. So talking about technology, talking about changes, traveling, maybe there's so much that we could bring into the country by welcoming, maybe foreign investors or new technology to bring into the country. So education luck is very high, travel luck is very high. I would say it's really the networking luck. So meaning, go out there and explore. There's so much to bring into the country.
Okay, how about our VP, Sara Duterte? She had a tough last year. What would it look like this year for her?
Yeah, well, she's always a very, tough and smart person.
What sign is she?
That's what I was being told that she could either be a snake or a horse. So honestly, full disclosure,
all right.
I do not know which animal sign it is, but either way, if VP Sara is born in the year of the horse, then actually horse-born people are the so-called star of the year. They have the tenacity to withstand anything. If the person is also born in the year of the snake, then it's the year of the snake, so all eyes are on you.
Okay.
So whether if you do pleasing to the public, then you'll be good. If it's not so good, then it could go either way as well.
Okay, so it's best to be like a snake and just be very chameleon-like, and just kind of.
Yes, and I think it also applies to everybody.
Okay, so I think Sara is the horse. So that is a superstar year, as you said.
Yes. I hope that everything would turn out fine. I think whatever we do is really for the country.
That's right.
Do things for the love for our country.
And how about the midterms? Midterm election is coming up. Any surprises that we can expect?
Yes, well,
More
amazing.
wisdom, more wisdom.
I was
What can
looking at the chart of the election time, and
Yes.
I believe it's going to be on May 12, 2025,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So, do you know, Christine, that on that day,
Okay.
it's the day of the snake,
Ah,
and
sakto.
May is also the month of the snake,
Okay.
and it's the year of the snake.
Okay.
So, so I think it's the very first time in the history of the country having to have an election on a day, on a similar day, month, and year. So, what I'm trying to say is, well, it's all a snake energy revolving on that day. So, one could have to be extra careful, be vigilant. Everybody has to be vigilant. And I would like to give a special mention to those politicians whose animal sign is a boar or a pig, because this could be your conflict day, conflict month, and conflict year. So, keep it cool on that particular day. And yeah, I think this early when they hear our news, maybe they can consult someone to have that special amulet. They need a so-called super amulet for the year.
So, swerte na lang, Miss Marites, if you are born on the year of the snake and then you're running for midterms because everything is on you.
Yes, because it could, but then you have to make sure that you're acting in the corrective way.
That's right.
And not on the other side of the
Because it can go either way. Since all eyes on you, whether you're good or not so good, di ba?
Yes, but it's really
Makikita
amazing.
talaga natin yan.
It's really amazing how it turned out to be. And I think I just would like to mention to you before, we go off to another topic, is that, do you know that the last year that the year of the snake happened was in 1965?
Okay.
So 60 years after, 2025 is now the year of the wood snake again.
Okay.
In November of 1965, former President Marcos Sr. won the presidency, and he was installed as the President of the Republic in December of 1965. So now we are actually 60 years after, we have the incumbent President Marcos Sr. as the reigning president. It's like, wow, like, what is the chances 60 years after? So honestly, it's amazing.
Kumbaga, if it's really destined to happen, no matter what, you never know what's going to happen 60 years ahead of us, right?
Yes, it's really amazing. So anyway, that's one thing for you that I'd like you to...
Okay, a little fun fact there, a little fun fact for all of us. Okay, so let's break it down a little bit. Let's focus on the lucky signs, animal signs for this year.
Okay, so the lucky signs actually begins, of course, always with like the animal sign year. You started with 12 months, 12 years, and it happens to be your year. So the snake can be like, they have the so-called victorious star or victorious star. So it may be your year, but then be extra careful with what you do, because like what I said, all eyes
on you.
Now we have the dragon, which is also a very prosperous star, victorious star, very good for starting new, getting off and moving ahead with the plans that you had been waiting for so long. This is the time for you. And you know that when a dragon and snake meets together, the year of the snake, they create the so-called house of magic. So to the dragons and snake out there, it's time for you to make an alliances, and create magic for the year. So anything that you could start could, monetization or expansion would be good for you. Then we have the other star of the year, which is the horse.
Okay.
The horse is, I would say, one of the superstars of the year. Again, a lot of people will be looking at you like fondly of you, talk about you, wanted to be connected with you. So you are going to be very busy this year. So go for it. Go for it, victorious horse.
And that's also in terms of love and relationship, right?
Yeah, anything,
basta anything, go.
Superstar, you can never go wrong. Even if you're wrong, people will just like,
You're
give
still
you
right.
So that's sort of luck, remember? Because there's people who happens like, oh, he did this, but then or she did this, but how come she's still doing good? So that's like a special star of the year. Then we have the rooster.
Mhm.
The rooster is again another allies of the snake. So the rooster is really like very intelligent, very smart. In fact, apparently, if you look at the astrology sign, the ox, snake, and rooster are the intelligent signs of the zodiac. They are very smart. So again, go for it. If there's something that you wanted to do to the enhancement of your personality, you want to go travel the world, you want to learn a new language, go back to school, promotions are very good, salary increase is also on it. So that's really good for them. And then we also have the other star, which is the monkey.
Monkey.
The monkey is the best friend of the snake. And the monkey in 2025, they have the so-called prosperity wealth star.
Yep.
So go for it. The energy is very good on you. At the same time, we have to also move on to the sheep. The sheep has the so-called progression year.
Mhm.
So again, you can become very focused. You're gonna be offered.
That's me.
Yes, you are. So
Okay, go.
you're gonna be offered with a lot of responsibilities, but monetary wise, it's very. It could be profitable to a person. And mga kaibigan, I just would like to emphasize that those who are born in the sheep and monkey this year,
Mhm.
you have the so-called triple wealth star. This only happens once in every 9 years.
Wow.
So here are the special dates. Or maybe you can get Marites Allen Almanac and Planner. You can get it there. But on February 10th,
Mhm.
February 18, and February 10, February 19, and February 28
Yeah.
after your triple wealth star, meaning the day is wealth, the month is wealth, and the year is wealth. So those
Lahat.
are lahat.
Lahat sa Feb. Wala ba sa mga later part para mas spread ang wealth?
Gonna happen again in November, but don't worry. Get it. We have it. Everything is on the Marites Allen Feng Shui Planner. You can get it
Okay.
from the Frigash boutique. Anyways, so we have talk about the sheep and monkey, which is
Yes.
very good.
Mhm.
Now, of course, the other ally,
Sign.
which is ox. You
Mhm.
know, the ox could still capitalize on the good luck
Mhm.
because it is the allies of the snake. However, be careful with, illness or some, there's everything. It's really a case of you are doing 3 steps forward, but then you have like a 1 step backward. So there's like backlog for you. I would encourage the snake-born people to wear a lot of metal element, which are like white, gold, or silver. Avoid wearing red, like what I do. But of course, on Chinese New Year Day, you can wear red.
Okay.
And so we have the rabbit. So
Okay.
the rabbit is another good star.
Okay, so it's still a good start, the rabbit. Okay.
The rabbit is the so-called prosperity star number 9, meaning a lot of opportunities that can come for you that could even be like in multiples of 9. So I would say whatever you touch could turn into gold.
Ah, Midas touch.
So if you have that ability right now, please do it. But for the same reason as well, you have to be careful on who you align with, because if you are aligning with you have to do your due diligence,
Okay.
because there is like some risk there. You just cannot jump into everybody without doing your due diligence on who you want to be partner with.
So they need to consult you to find out tama ba yung sign na to, 'di ba? Para mas maging
Yes, exactly. Thank you for that. And then we have the so-called medyo challenging stars, okay?
Okay.
So the challenging signs are those who are born in the year of the tiger. Tiger has the so-called misfortune star. So challenges could be there, but again, there's nothing that cannot be sort of like averted if you follow Feng Shui. Be careful with some skin issues that you're gonna be feeling like itchiness in your body. For some reason, it will just appear from nowhere. You don't know where it's coming from. So be careful with what you eat. And yeah, do some annual checkups as well. Avoid visiting like, cemeteries or wake or yin energies like hospitals. Of course, unless it's necessary for
Yes,
you.
yes.
Then
Okay.
we have the dog.
Mm.
Dog is challenged in a way simply because they have the so-called um, argumentative star. They become very furious out of small things. So my advice, take it easy. Get yourself a peace and harmony outfit.
There you
Uh,
go.
Adapt less talk, less mistake attitude. That would really do good for you. And then finally, we have the boar or the pig.
Mhm.
The pig is going to somehow, I would say, yes, the word could be challenged simply because this is your enemy here, boar
Mm.
and snake
Okay.
enemies. And at the same time, you could be receiving some misunderstanding or being misunderstood by a lot of people. So I would really encourage the boar people to maybe make a change, maybe change your look. This is now the time for you to make a transformation. So if there's one animal sign in the 12 zodiacs that really needs a transformation, it's the boar sign.
Okay.
Do a lot of charity. Maybe you can donate a blood, save a life. Those are noble things that's gonna be very good for your karma. And to be honest with you, for everybody.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, in fact, I'm going to have a blessing on January 29, 6 p.m. at the Manila House at
Yes.
the Fort. So everybody's welcome. So please join me.
Wait, hold on. There's one more, the rat. Did we
Oh,
talk
the
about
rat.
the rat?
Okay. Yes, the rat, mga kaibigan. So the rat-born person, they are the opportunities of money. This is really like a continuation of the good luck that the person got from the previous
Mhm,
year.
mhm.
However, be careful of robbery or losses, meaning something that is already yours is going to be taken away from you. Be careful with the things that you have. It could get lost, and at the same time, don't loan money or don't borrow money or don't let anyone loan money from you. You may never get it back.
Okay. So for the lucky signs, okay, just always do good, take advantage of this year because
Yes.
luck is on your side. Pero sa mga minamalas naman or hindi naman minamalas, but kung hindi masyado lucky,
Yes,
hindi naman
yes.
siya malaki yung mga signs ninyo, what
Yes.
are the lucky things that we can do? Sabi mo, don't wear red. Ano pa yung mga iba or
Yes. Yeah, so basically, of course, apart from that, so we really have a very special amulets that I designed
okay,
that you can have. And really nothing beats very good karma. So what you give out there comes back to you. So if you do good, then the universe always listens and rewards us with the good deeds as well. And yeah, I mean, I think, we survive many challenges, things in our life. So again, if we just do and listen to our advice, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with it. They can get my horoscope books, my almanac. It's a very serious work that I do to share it to everybody. It has done very good things to me, so I'm sure it's gonna be doing good for them.
ano nga ulit, Miss Marites, yung lucky color for this year?
Okay, if you want money, if you want money,
Yes.
have money for 2025 is color red. Okay,
Red, okay,
You can
red.
have lucky wealth bag. We have a lucky wealth bag for women. We have a wealth wallet for men. So it's color red. And then this is actually a year, Christine, if you look at the destiny chart of the year, there's only 4 elements present. There is one missing element, which is the metal element. So therefore, metal elements are color white, gold, silver. So say, for example, you want to buy a new car. So stick to the white, gold, silver colors. A metal element, my friends, is about connectivity. It's like a magnet. It connects people. So meaning we can actually, I forgot to mention that this year could also be like, like a snake. I'm going to do things on my own, like alliances.
Slither away.
Yes, so alliances and mergers is like a lot less because of that reason. But now that we know, then we can actually, change this perception. I also would like to emphasize that the Feng Shui colors has got nothing to do with the fashion forecast of the year.
Yeah.
So because the fashion forecast is being done by WGSN, some designers woke up one day and they're inspired by nature or whatever, and then they decide what is the color of the year. In Feng Shui, is very scientific. Whatever is less on the chart or missing in the chart is what most likely is going to better to give you good energy, and everything is energy.
Yes. So sabi mo red for money.
Yes, mga red, pink, purple, like
ganyan.
colors,
The
yes.
happy colors. Okay.
Yes.
Happy colors.
Yes.
All right.
And then, of course, if they wear it on Chinese New Year and in the next 15 days, my friends, don't forget, on the day of the Chinese New Year, January 29, the auspiciousness or the lucky energy does not end there. It goes within the 15 days. So you have from January 29 until February 12 to enjoy the auspiciousness of the year.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing all of your insights. You have kept us afloat from all of...
Always. I thank you so much, of course. Thank you for thinking of me.
Always thinking of you. Once again, that was Feng Shui expert Marites Allen with us to give us the forecast for this year's Year of the Snake. Thank you so much.